Hi, YouTubers. It's Next for now. So nice ramble right now. So I know for like this ramble. So interesting ramble as of August 7th, 2018. Pretty cool, big ass year of life. Nice big ass ramble for life. So I want to talk about this ramble right now. So nice big ass Fred for life, like the big ass cigar. So big shout out to you, Fred. Nice big ass Fred for life. So something interesting happened in Massachusetts, and we say Massachusetts because it's so damn cold here today. So I went to my doctor. Actually, a couple things happened. So I went to my doctor, nice big ass doctor for life, and obviously, remain, let these people remain anonymous. I'm going to say these people's names, obviously. I'm not going to say, my full name. So, big ass cigar for life. I am respectful of confidentiality because I'm a paralegal, big ass paralegal for life. So, even though I don't currently work in a law office, I work at Roche Brothers in Massachusetts. So, back to the video topic. So, essentially, I was being seen because I had a rash on my, not a pipe rash, but yes, you could actually get a rash from smoking tobacco pipe if it has like certain types of antique wood, that kind of stuff. So it was actually a rash near my you-know-what. So yes, it was actually a rash on my groin. So and they saw me, and they did the intake. They had me take my blood pressure. My blood pressure was pretty good, a little high. And then they asked, are you a smoker? Are you a smoker? And I said, yes, I'm a cigar and pipe smoker. Nice big ass cigar, big ass pipe smoker. And also they asked, do you smoke pot or marijuana? And I said, no, I don't smoke pot. I only smoke tobacco products. And I drink in moderation because I'm over 21 for the last time. I'm 27 years old for the last time. So they did ask, do you smoke pot? And that's something that a lot of doctors' offices are asking now. In addition to smoke cigarettes, cigars, pipes, or chew tobacco, or like smokeless tobacco, do you use recreational drugs? That kind of piqued my interest. So the second thing is, I went down for a second appointment at my doctor's office in Massachusetts because it's so damn cold here, and essentially they were doing the intake. This was for my ear, nice big ass ear for like I'm just being silly ass like the big ass cigar. And basically, they asked about my history. They said, "Are you a smoker?" I said, "Yes, cigars and pipes." And they also asked, "But you have never used." They said, "You have never used smokeless tobacco." And I said, "I have never used smokeless tobacco." I don't disclose the fact that I use in the past years and years ago. I used nasal snuff. So nasal snuff or powdered snuff, you sniff up your nose. I don't disclose that because what they're talking about when they say smokeless tobacco products, even though nasal snuff is technically, or dry snuff is technically smokeless, it is smokeless. What they're talking about is chewing or oral snuff. So they're talking about dip, Copenhagen, or like chewing like Red Man, like or snooze or snus. So that's the reason I don't disclose it, because it's just more information for the doctor. Nice big ass doctor for life. And the second reason is because it is not tobacco you put in your mouth. It's not tobacco that in nasal snuff in general has a long history with very little health effects. So not a doctor, not giving medical advice. The third thing that happened in Massachusetts, because it's so damn cold here, yes, I'm repeating myself, being silly ass like the big ass cigar, is I was at a tobacco shop in my town, not going to say where I live, and essentially, I bought some 4 cheap cigars because I'm actually out of cigars right now, or I was out of cigars. 4 cheap like bundle cigars are like $2 or $3, which is about the cheapest you can get them in Massachusetts. You're very lucky to get a cigar under $3 in Massachusetts. I know in some states like Pennsylvania and Florida, where it's effing tobacco paradise, beautiful walking humidors, very low taxes, which is not the case in most states. They're lucky, lucky ass like the big ass cigar. So you can get cigars for like $1.50 a piece, or like 50 cents a piece, or like house brand cigars. Not in Massachusetts. So unless you live in a different state, or a different part of the state, like a different county. In my county, which I'm not going to say where, you're lucky to get a cigar for under $3, or under $5 for that matter. So aside from that, I went to the counter and said, okay, these are going to be $10 or $11. And I said, do you want to see an ID? He said, yeah, I'll actually see an ID, just because I don't know you personally, and also because the cameras are watching, because the store the cameras are watching to monitor the store clerks. And I said, I showed them my Massachusetts liquor ID. And he said, oh yeah, you're fine. My birthday, is, April 3rd, 1991. So, and I'm 27 years old for the last time. Big ass cigar for life. Anyway, big ass cigar for life, bye. Interesting ramble, bye. Nice big ass Fred for life, bye.